Hi everybody, welcome to our practice today. We will be working a lot on flexibility, mainly on the legs. So if any of you guys are working towards splits, this is a nice way to prepare for it. But rest assured, it's not about making this splits. We'll really work on stretching the hamstring, the hips, just finding more space in your body. Okay, so all that being said, let's start. We're gonna start nice and relaxed. In a child's pose, knees open, we go back, hips towards the feet, elongate your arm. We're just gonna get into our breath for a little bit. Take a little moment to assess, like, what is your body telling you today? What do you need? Just see, how's your breath today? Let's take one more breath. Let it out through your mouth. Let's lift up. Open your fingers wide. Tuck your toes and we'll start straight away into a downward facing dog. Feet hip distance apart. You can just pedal. It's a beginning. Just move around. Pedal your feet. Get into your breath. And once you're ready, just find stillness. Relax your neck. Push the floor away from you. Relax your heels. We'll take 2 more breaths here. Nothing to it. Just get into your body. And we're going to tiptoe the feet towards our hand at the top of the mat. Going to keep the knees bent slightly, head down. Just grab your elbows. Just hang down. You can sway from side to side if it feels good. Try to keep the weight on your heels. Let's do 2 more breaths here. And gently we're going to let go of the arms and roll our body 1 vertebrae at a time to a standing pose. Nice. Good. Let's start. We're going to put hands in the center. Just do 1 nice big inhale, stretch up. And we're going to fold forward, arm to center, to the floor. If you can keep your legs straight, good. If not, don't hesitate, bend your knees. We're gonna inhale, elongate the body, rise up a little bit, put the body parallel to the floor, shoulders away from the ears. And on the exhale, we go back down. Legs straight or bent. Let's do 2 more like this. Inhale, rise up. Open through your collarbone. Exhale back down. 1 more. Inhale straight back. elongate your spine. Exhale back down. From here, we're going to bend the knees and bring our right leg back to a low lunge. So we're going to square the hips and right away bring your back knee down, back foot down. Just simple. Let's take a nice breath here. Another one. And we're going to move, get a little bit of movement in this. So we're going to shift back, elongate the front leg, feet flex, straight leg if it's possible. And then we're going to go back, forward, and let the hips sink down. Right, so we breathe back. We inhale forward. Let's do 2 more. Back, forward. Open the chest. Last time. And forward. Let's keep the right hand to the floor and just add a little twist. Open the left arm up. It's a nice position to play with your belly here. Big belly on the inhale. And belly to spine on the exhale. 1 more. On the next exhale, let's just bring your arm down. We're going to lift the hips a little bit, just to rise up with your arm. Once you're in your position, square your hips, roll your hips forward, and then sink down, sink back down. You can take 3 breaths here. Every inhale, try to elongate the side of your body. And on the exhale, you can sink a little bit. Be careful of your back. Keep your belly engaged. Let's do 2 more. One more pull on your fingers. And on the exhale, we bring both hands down. Let's elongate the front leg. So we're going to shift back. Front leg straight if it's possible, but important is to keep the feet flexed. Let's try to keep a straight spine. We're going to stay here for 3 breaths. On every exhale, you can try to go down. And on every inhale, try to grow taller. Long spine. 1 more. Relax your head for 1 breath. And let's bend the front knee. Let's go back to your low lunge. You're going to tuck the toe in the back. Straight leg first. Then we're going to go back to the front of the mat to a standing pose. So feet distance, hip distance apart. Grab your elbow. Let's stay here for 2 to 3 breaths. If you feel you can bring your legs straight, good. If you feel it's better to keep them bent, also great. Just stay with your breath. Now on the next inhale, let's elongate everything. Legs, body, straight back, open shoulders. Exhale to the floor. 2 more. Inhale, rise up. You can put your hands on your shin. Open your collarbone. Exhale down. Let's do 1 more. and down. Let's bend both knees and bring our left leg back to a low lunge. Square the hips and bring the back knee down, back foot down. There you go. Let's relax here a little bit. Always keep your belly engaged. And we're going to go for a little twist. We're going to open the right hand to the ceiling. Think about your belly. Just notice how it can move. Relax your hips on the exhale. Next exhale, let's bring the hand down and let's move a little bit back and forth. Okay. So let's move back, straight leg in the front if you can, feet flex, stretch your hamstring, and move back forward, sink your hips down, open your chest. And back, and forward. And back, and forward. Let's stay here in our lunge. We can rise a little bit the hips, just to elongate the arm to the ceiling, and then make sure you roll your hips forward before you sink down. Once you're down, be careful, engage your belly, protect your spine. Think about length. Length on the side of your body, length on the spine. You're doing great. Let's do one more breath. Let's bring both hands down, each side of the foot. Nice to stretch the front leg with your feet flexed towards your face. If you can't stretch your leg, don't hesitate to bend. Just keep your front leg active. Stay here for 3 breaths. Always think about growing tall on the inhale. And on the exhale, you can go down. Elongate and relax. One more. Exhale, relax your head. And we're going to shift to our lunge again. So tuck your back toe, bring your back leg straight, and we're going to meet in a downward facing dog. Oh. If you feel you need to wiggle around a little bit, please do so. It's your practice. So we're going to inhale the right leg up, and this time we're going to bend the knee and open the hips. Make sure you don't open the shoulders too much. It's only the hips. So square your shoulders and bring your knee up, 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 up. Nice stretch, relax your left heel towards the floor. And on the next exhale, let's bring the foot in between the hand. In a low lunge, we're going to keep the back leg straight this time, okay? We're going to rise up on the inhale, arms up. Make sure your front knee is in line with your ankle. You don't want it to be past your ankle. It's not great for the knee. Keep your back leg straight. Square your hips. Bring your right hip back and your left hip forward. You can sink in on the exhale. And on your next exhale, we're going to bring both hands down to the floor. Let's go for the nice twist again. Open your right hand up. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. See if you can find more space, if you can twist a little bit more on the exhale. Let's one more. And let's bring your right hand down. We're gonna bring the front leg straight. We're gonna push the floor. Bring it as straight as you can. If you need to keep it bent, keep it bent, no problem. Just think about front leg really active. So for the next 3 breaths, you're gonna push the floor away with your front foot. You can bring your arms forward if you can. Try to make yourself long and tall. Stay with your leg really active. Push the floor. Next exhale. We're gonna bend the leg again. Good. Nothing to it. And we're gonna meet in a downward facing dog. I can feel the difference between both of my legs in this position. So let's go straight for our left leg. We're gonna inhale, left leg up. Bend your knee. Try to open your hips without opening too much your shoulders. So square your shoulders. Bring your knee up, 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 up. Relax the right heel to floor. And on the next exhale, let's bring it to a lunge. Feet between the hands. There we go. Nice square hips. Belly engage. Let's rise the body up. Hands up. Let's make yourself tall, 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 tall. Make sure your knees in line with your front ankle. Bring your left hip back, right hip forward, back leg straight. Elongate. One more. Exhale, both hands down to the floor. Great. Let's go for the twist. Left arm up. Shoulders away from the ears. Can you find length? Can you twist a little more? And on your next exhale, let's bring the left arm down to the floor. Let's extend the front foot, the front leg. Let's push, push, push the floor, push the floor. Try to extend as much as you can. Still listen to your body. Doesn't have to be straight, okay? What we want here is legs that are active. So you want to push the floor with your front foot. You can relax your head. You can bring your hands a little bit further forward. I'm going to stay here for a couple of breaths. And on the next exhale, you're going to bend the front leg again. And let's meet in a downward facing dog. Once more. I like to wiggle a little bit here. I like to shake it off. You don't have to. You can just go back to stillness. Let's do one more series. So this time we're going to inhale the right leg up. As we bend in, we're going to bring it to a lunge, but the foot's going to be on the outside of your mat. So both hands on the inside of your foot and your right foot right at the edge. We're going to let go the back knee to the floor, back foot to the floor. open the chest. We're gonna do 3 nice circles with my right hand. So we're gonna circle up, and I'm gonna bring it back down with my head down. On the exhale, I'm gonna tuck my chin. Inhale, right up, big circle, look at the hand. As I exhale, I tuck my chin. One more. We're gonna stay here this time. Arm towards the back. You can definitely stay here. Maybe you can bring your hand in your back and open up your shoulder. Or we're gonna try to grab the back foot. Right? So you're gonna wanna flare out your knee. Let's try just for today to not do so. So you're gonna keep your knee towards you, your feet flat on the floor, apply some pressure on your big toe. Right? You can definitely look back or look down, whatever feels better for your neck. The idea is to keep the chest open. On the inhale and on the exhale, you can pull a little bit your foot towards you. Let's do 2 more. Gently release your back foot. Bring your hand to the inside again. There you go. And we're gonna hold this position, trying to find what suits you. You can bring your hands a little bit further. You can go on your elbows. Listen to your body. Try to play around, find what feels good for you. We're gonna stay here for 3 breaths. Always with a long spine. Let's do 1 more. Let's go back on our hand. Tuck the back toe, straight leg in the back, and downward facing dog. Whoa. See, just for 1 breath here. We'll go straight for the other leg. Let it out. Let's inhale. Left leg up. We'll go to a low lunge, but with the feet open to the edge of your mat. Both hands on the inside. Good. We're gonna let go to the floor. The back knee, the back foot. Excellent. And let's go for our nice circle. So left arm, big half circle. Look your hand. Exhale, hands back to the floor, chin tucked in. 1 more. Big circle. And chin down. Last one. Open up, big, big, big. Let's stay here. You can always bring your hand to your back, open up your shoulder, or we go straight for the toe. So bring the toe towards you, grab it, and try to keep your left foot flat on the ground. So apply pressure on the big toe. Don't let it flare out too much. Open your chest. Bring your head wherever it feels comfortable for you. We'll be here for 3 breaths. Inhale. See if you can find space. And on the exhale, maybe you can pull your feet towards you. Gently let go of the back toe. Bring both hands on the inside. Oh, this side feels a little different for me, but let's see what positions can suit me this side. So arms can go really further forward, or you can try to go on your elbow. Okay. Try to stay square. I have a tendency to flare on the side when I want to go to the elbow, so try to keep your shoulders square, your hips square. Gonna be here for 3 breaths. One more. Let's go back to our hands. Tuck the back toe, back leg straight. Downward facing dog, just for 1 or 2 breaths. Just gonna let everything with a big sigh. I'm gonna bring both knees down. So I can see you, facing you. We'll do one last stretch. So let's create a big diamond shape. Right? It's not really a butterfly, so not too close to your body, but a little further out. You can grab your ankles. So we're gonna stretch up on the inhale, and then we're gonna lean forward. Nothing to it, simple. Many options for the hands here. You can definitely put your elbows on your legs. It creates a low pressure. Okay, don't need to press down. If this feels good, great. You can always bring your hands to the floor. We'll stay here for a few breaths. We're gonna relax the head. Slow down our breath. Just go back to stillness for 1 more breath. Just trying to bring everything back, our breathing to normal. And we're gonna rise back up to a sit. I'm gonna go straight for Shavasana. Cool everything down. You can definitely roll 1 vertebrae at a time to your mat. Relax your leg. They work pretty hard today. So let them rest. Arms to the side. Stay here for a little bit. Try to observe how the legs feel. This is pretty much what we focused on today. Can you try to relax something even more just with your breath? Can you make your leg maybe heavier? Relax your face, your jaw. You can stay here as long as you need. I'm gonna roll myself to the side first. And sit up so I can see you. I hope you like this mini, but I think very effective stretch for the legs. And I wish you a fantastic day. Thank you.